Welcome to the Crochet Crowd Studio. I'm your host Mikey, and nestled up the long laneway just off Highway 1 in the Maritimes of Greenwich, Nova Scotia, we are between the historical town of Wolfville and New Minas, here amongst the orchards of the Annapolis Valley. We relocated ourselves from a small town in Ontario to resettle ourselves in Nova Scotia. Why Nova Scotia? Well, the cost of living is cheaper and the ocean is within reach, but most of all, and the best part, is the maritime folks are just wonderful to engage with. With our goals, we wanted to create a standalone studio where the Crochet Crowd could expand filming opportunities, but also invite the general public to assemble for stitch socials with learning opportunities. The studio's design is meant to be fun with creative exploration. It's nice to have tables and chairs, but what if you were part of the fun with the creativity of the yarn arts that surround you? So you wonder what happens to the samples shown in the tutorial work when I'm done. Well, they usually end up in a box and donated to charity down in the future. The studio gives opportunities to show those samples for those that are interested in real-time presentation, for those that are local or willing to stop on by for a visit. The studio is actually my personal play space, and over the past 10 years of operating the Crochet Crowd, I've gathered crafting supplies and yarn, and it's part of the exhibit and part of the decor of the entire studio. To offset our operational costs to run the studio, we have sourced clearance yarns that will be available for purchase at the studio. Our Facebook will have updates on product availability, but be warned though, the clearance yarns are a first come, first served opportunity. The studio is open at listed times on our website, and we will accept major credit cards and debit using Square and even accept cash. To be compliant with provincial taxes, HST will be applied at the end of each purchase. For those international guests, our Square only accepts Canadian resident credit and debit cards, so please plan ahead with cash on hand. This is also the meeting space of our local group called the Loosey Goosey Stitchers of Nova Scotia. For those that love yarn, whether it's knitters, crocheters, and any other things that involve yarn, we have the studio arranged in a community setting of tables to encourage conversation and engagement with your fellow stitchers and yarn lovers. The studio can hold up to 40 guests in a relaxed setting, and during this meetup, it is adults only to let the adults kick back and share their stories without the worries of little ears listening in to real-life conversations. We want you to feel like our place is your play space, and in fact that's our motto. The studio is lightly playing music in the background, so if a conversation falls flat, the music will fill in. The music is picked intentionally to encourage relaxation and creative flow. The studio is equipped with dishes and cutlery for those that would like to bring in snacks or beverages to share. Our studio is bright and creatively decorated. It's heated to a comfortable ambient temperature for your enjoyment. We ask that once you enter, you remove your shoes and change to an indoor pair of shoes and or slippers and or just wear sock feet. The studio has been outfitted with customized carpet to make you feel at home. The tool chests that you see aren't just for man tools, it's for crafting supplies. Yep, we've converted this man cave into a yarn sugar shack. So what's in our future, you wonder? Well, we have studio workshops where we will invite a host to come in and teach us something new. These types of workshops will be offered for a nominal fee to cover the hosting teacher's expenses and activity kits in order to work with the workshop. Stay tuned to our website for up and coming workshops that may be happening. So thank you, Nova Scotia, for welcoming us, and in turn we'd like to do our part for incorporating ourselves into the local community too. We hope that you will enjoy our new yarn studio, and on behalf of my better half, Diva Dan, and myself, Mikey, we hope to meet you soon. Please see our website for location and open times.